Ancient Greece is in danger, and only one man can save them. Superman. Well, the guy who can play Superman anyway. King Hyperion, played by Mickey Badass Rourke, is on a personal vendetta to kill the gods and forcefully bring about the age of man. In order to do this, he has to find this ancient bow named the Imperious Bow that will unleash the Titans, who are the only ones that could kill Zeus and his family and end the age of God. On his quest, Zeus has secretly said, "Oh no, we're not going to do anything about this. We're going to lay faith in the human race." And that is where our hero, young peasant man Theseus, comes in. We meet young Theseus in a coastal village in Greece that's being evacuated by the city, the Greasy army, to leave. Just goodbye, go away, because King Hyperion's on our doorstep and we need to leave. So, bad things happen. King Hyperion gets on Theseus' bad side, and Theseus learns of the bow, and he quests after it. Basically, Theseus is, in the beginning of this film, he's really only in it for revenge. But of course, plot things happen, bigger picture, and basically he becomes the hero of the film. It was very simple. This film was very simple. It's got a simple plot point. Hero, villain. Hero discovers he's going to be the hero, but doesn't start out that way because, he's got his own reasons for doing what he's going to, for wanting to kill King Hyperion. But, then eventually... But what surprised me about this film is there is some depth into this story. I actually could understand King Hyperion's point of view, to his reasoning. But I can understand his reasoning. I don't agree with his methods, laying waste to everyone that worshipped the gods and to find this stupid bow, but I understood why he wanted to kill the gods. I can understand his anger. And also all the priests in this movie are really annoying, stupid people. Except the one guy who cut off his tongue, he was pretty badass. But that's what really surprised me about this film, was the depth in it. Yes, it's still that shallow, only there to watch the really cool slow-mo fight scenes, but there is depth to this film, and because there's depth, it got some points from me, because the plot's just not an excuse to give awesome action scenes. Well, it kinda is, but we're going to give you a little meat on the bone. Henry Cavill, who plays Theseus, who also plays Superman in 2013, he did good in this film. I mean, honestly, you really couldn't judge his acting chops from this film because all the real focus is on the fighting scenes and the slow-mo, but he does those well. But the really one part where you can really tell if he's going to be a really good actor and really have those chops to play Superman or act at all is the one scene where he's just giving this major pump up, get ready for battle speech to these soldiers. And I'm sitting there watching this and I'm like, okay, I would want to fight next to this guy. As a viewer, that guy's got me pumped. That means he's got good acting chops in my opinion. I can't wait to see him as Superman. I've been saying that this film was a lot like 300 and Clash of the Titans, it's really just a plot, it's really just a set piece after set piece with fight scenes. Oh, and it is. And those fight scenes are awesome. I mean, they're slow, especially the ones where the gods come down and they kick ass. Those scenes were super slow-mo and just blood special effects blood and... Oh, it's awesome. You could definitely compare it to 300, but 300 uses a lot more than this film. I mean, this film, it uses it sparingly, and it does it better. It says, okay, we're not going to just throw super slow-mo at you all the time. We're going to give you snippets of it, and then throw in some really cool fight scenes in between that. That's really cool. Dig the fight scenes. The fight scenes were cool. The plot actually surprised me. It has got meat on its bones. Now to talk about it on Blu-ray, because I'm crazy like that, and I'm just going to go buy it out on Blu-ray because I like movies like 300 and Clash of the Titans. So, I get to talk to you, because I bought it out on Blu-ray, I get to talk to you about the special features. Ooh, fancy dancy. Look at that. Special features. No audio commentary. I'm a big fan of audio commentary. I love listening to the director's point of view or the producers and the actors. I like that kind of stuff. I'm a movie buff, so I like listening to what their thoughts on the film were. And this film doesn't have it, and that strongly disappointed me. But they made it up to me when they put in the original source material for this film. They put in the Immortals, Gods and Heroes graphic novel. That's pretty badass, folks. I mean, you have the entire graphic novel in the original source material for this story in there. So I was like, okay. But nothing that stood out to me except that. They're like, okay, I was strongly disappointed with all the special features except that. I was like, okay, no audio commentary, a rest of a bunch of generic behind-the-scenes stuff. Crap. Crappy. But then they go and give you the original source material. And I was like, that's pretty cool for those that never even seen it like me. Overall, for surprisingly having some meat on the story, and for the really awesome fight scenes, I'm going to give this film a 3.5 out of 5. If you like those films like Clash of the Titans, 300, go pick it up, put it in your collection, go get your buddies, go grab a couple beers, put this in, it's going to be awesome. But if you're looking for a film that has depth, and really you can sit there and be like, oh, that's really interesting, this film isn't for you, folks. But if you like action and cool fight scenes and naked chick, you're gonna like this film. So if you're a dude, you're gonna like this film. You're a girl, you're not gonna like it. Get it for your boyfriend. Rent it for your boyfriend, he'll be happy.